Boy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap Knowledge. My name is George Chuck Patterson, and joined by my co-host, Mac Epps, and we are here tonight for episode 196, Light, Camera, Jackson. Talking with Maximus Wright, and we'll be talking about the JXN Film Festival. And tonight's episode of Nightcap Knowledge is brought to you by Affirmations of a Candid, Caring, Crass, Crotchety Caricature by C.O. Casper, founder and owner of Sis Love Publishing. This activity book and journal is designed to help young women and survivors of trauma navigate their healing journeys. Affirmations, high definition coloring pages, and journal entries, and so much more. This book provides you with a supportive space for self-love and growth. Visit affirmationsforme.com to learn more and join their exclusive online community. Whether you're a professional working from home or a student doing virtual learning or an office with 5 or more computers, EBS offers accurate, thorough, and responsive remote PC monitoring. For only $25 a month, you get the coverage of 3 workstations with only $7 per additional PC and no setup fee. You can visit yourebs.biz to get started today with extraordinary business solutions. Once again, we are talking with the man. He's got Lights, Camera, Jackson. Jackson will be full of film professionals tonight. Maximus Wright and the JXN Film Festival. It's Nightcap Knowledge. Let's go. Something like that.
Yo.
What's happening?
DJ George Chuck. Can you hear me, brother?
What say not Chuck? What say not Chuck? Hey, brother. Hey, how you doing, man? I see you got a new setup. Look at you, looking like you said you got lights in the background. We can see you.
Man,
Golly,
boy, I'm trying to be like you, Chuck. If I had your hands, I cut
I
mine
cut
off,
mine
baby.
off.
I'm telling you.
All
Really.
right, so I got some bad news.
Oh shit.
I give you the good news first.
No, you're too late. Give me the bad news first.
All right,
I need the kid to help pick me up.
so go ahead and give him the disclaimer. That way we can get that out
Yeah.
the way, and then I get to the bad news.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell you that this show right here is rated black and uncensored. Real
That's
talk,
right.
real issues, real solutions. We're here to tell it like a TI is. Hey, we might not be the most politically correct show for you. Hey, we're here to tell it like it is. We're going to dive right into this thing. Chuck, go ahead and tell us. What is
All
the
right.
bad news?
So as we
Yes,
prepare
sir.
to go live as we do every Tuesday night, and we like to thank everybody that's on YouTube and
Mhm.
Facebook. A
Yes, sir.
lot of our audience comes from Twitter,
Right.
X. Elon Musk and his funk ass. He has now decided to charge individuals for a premium account to be able to go live on Twitter. Now we've been going live on Twitter for I can't count the number of episodes, but I know that a lot of people that engage with us, they engage with us via Twitter. Tonight, as we prepare to go live with our brother Maximus, talk about the JXN Film Festival, Elon Musk decided to implement this, I guess, in between last Tuesday and this Tuesday. Now, it's summertime, and I can say that I've been carving out, a lot of time to do things other than produce live streams. So I haven't produced anything that needed to go live. We done some pre-recorded stuff, but I'll say this:
Yes, sir.
Elon Musk, there's a lot of people that speak ill of you, and tonight I will be one of those. I I refrain. I try to refrain because you're a CEO of a company. You make a decision and you chart a course, and there's so many things that we have to pay for, right? I don't want to pay for a check mark on Facebook. I don't want to pay to be able to go live on a platform that millions of people help to build. You want to charge me a premium subscription fee to be able to engage with people who I've built community with. Now, here's the point that I'm making. For the few that are engaged with us, look, Miss Tanja Murphy, I am definitely going to tell like a T.I. Sabir, you are correct. And as a matter of fact, hold on, I've been ignoring Twitch, and I'm gonna have to re-engage with Twitch. Let's do this. We've added Twitch to our stream tonight. We're going to start pushing our nightcappers and our dedicated listeners and viewers to Twitch. I'm sick of having to, and this is why, Mac, you said we need our black ears, but we need our black coders. We need a lot. Now, how to make it, freemium, where you have all of these things, that's something that we can discuss. And I'm not quite sure how to do it. There are a lot of people. Isaac Hayes, the third, is definitely a person. And I think that might be an option that we could explore. I know that we have some inroads with Isaac Hayes the third. And shout out to our brother Lars, the University of Barbecue. He look, that brother right there. He has YouTube shorts jumping, and I'm all over the place in that regard. But what I'm saying is that if you have an email list, you have the ability to engage with your people. You don't want to be beholden, or you don't want to be dependent upon these. And Mac, it's all-star break. So I got my my decanter. It's a baseball. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I know you can see it. As we pour our beverage for the night, Mac, I'm not sure what you're drinking. You said Buffalo Trace.
Yes,
Um,
sir. I
we
need a drink behind your information. Where's the good news, sir? I need the good news now. Go
good news.
ahead and get
The
it.
good news
Give me
is
the-
that we'll be in the same exact place with our brother Maximus next week. We will be in the place that allowed us to become the people that we've become. It helped us to shape ideas. It helped us to shape our opinions. It informed those opinions with fact. It informed those opinions that we might share and we sometimes even disagree with. But we know how to have a discussion, and sometimes those discussions are turned
Mhm.
into events. Sometimes they're turned into podcasts, and in this brother's particular situation, sometimes these opinions and these thoughts, they're turned into films, like full motion picture film. So I'm looking forward to being in the space with brother Maximus, and virtually tonight, but next week we will be in person, and we will be participating in the Jackson Film Festival. So that is the good news, Mac. Now, with that being shared, and we know that we're missing some of our nightcappers tonight, and while you do the mental health minute, I'm going to pop over to Twitter and see if I can get CJ to push out at least the YouTube and Twitch link for Nightcap tonight on Twitter as a post, and then we can see if we can get some of our nightcappers informed about the quote unquote technical difficulties that we've encountered this evening. So Matt, give us that mental health minute.
Yes, sir. So the mental health minute. Uh, we know this brother Maximus has endured a lot, right? It takes a lot to get to the level where he is, and so the mental health minute, something that Chuck knows about and a lot of us know about. It's perseverance, and it starting the week off with positive energy, knowing that if we're reading this, that we are already blessed. Understanding that times may get hard, but you are stronger than your obstacles. Remember, no matter what, never give up. So perseverance, when things get hard, you continue to work hard. You don't give up when it's something that you know that you're supposed to be doing, know that you're called to do, things that you have to do. And that's part of being an adult. That we always talk to children about adulthood, and one of the roughest hoods you can grow up in, and you can't put it off. You got responsibility. You have things you have to do, and things get difficult, but you cannot give up. You know this is for you. You know that you need to be doing this. You cannot give up. Persevere, and every time you work hard, and there's gonna always be someone out there that see your hard work and might help you and give you an extra step or extra boost, extra word of encouragement. So I would say to everybody out there, do not give up, keep fighting, persevere, and you will be able to become who you want to be and get to the places that you want to go. So a big shout out to our brother Maximus as he continue to fly high, baby. Continue to let the eagles fly high. You're gonna do that. And like I said before, eagles don't hang out with chickens. There you go, Chuck.
There you go, man. There you go. So check this out, bro. So I just sent the message to CJ, and he said that they found this out on uh the Watch Them Thrones podcast, which is top rated, internationally rated, top rated podcast for Black Widow Chaser. And they found this out this past Sunday. And it is what it is. So we'll move on from that. We got a couple of people that are popping over. So Sabir, if you could, man, help us out. I see you over there on Twitch. I see you. Yep, appreciate you jumping in for Twitch. But anybody that's out there, share this right now to the Nightcap community. Let's pull up tonight's Nightcap for me is Uncle Nearest, Max drinking that Buffalo Trace, and Mac, we thank you for that mental health minute. Now, um, Mac, this is this brother's at what, second time or third time on?
Man, I don't know, man. You see him so much all over the media and film and Facebook. You know, it's just like we just get used to seeing Maximus, man. You know, he
Yeah,
has a name. The name is Maximus, right? It's just like you
Maximus
expect him to
Aurelius.
be like the second co-star on Gladiators or something. Like he's gonna show up. His name just let you know he's gonna show up, wreck shit, and leave.
Hey, look,
That's
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's give him the horns on the way in and the applause. Maximus Wright.
Thanks for having me, brothers.
Hey, man, no problem. We appreciate you being here.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Who came up with the lights, camera, Jackson? I like that, man.
so,
I'm stealing it. I'm just letting you know it's stolen.
Come on.
I'm just letting you know I like that.
It's yours. It's yours. Go keep it moving. Keep it going, man. Let's build. Let's go and grow. In the words of Chaplain Johnson.
There it is.
Man, oh yeah.
So, man,
shout out to Siberius Maximus too. Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot Siberius. That's Maximus Disputing. Man, we got. Oh, Chuck, you didn't give it a groove, dog.
Well, it kind of threw me off from the groove, but I can say this very, very quickly, very quickly. The only thing that I can say that has definitely been the groove and all of the things that we've had popping off is this right here. It's the new Freedom Summer project, Freedom Summer 60th, coinciding with the JXN Film Festival. We'll be on campus at Tougaloo College the 25th through the 27th. We also have Blues at the Lou. So we'll have the legendary Lady V, along with DJ Downtown Sam Brown, Jesse Robinson, Miss Big Sexy, Maserati Red, Adrian Danielle. It will be a very nice weekend at Tougaloo College. So it's the fight for freedom since 1964. We're celebrating the 60th anniversary of Freedom Summer and so much more, man. But tonight we are so happy to be talking with our brother Maximus about the JXN Film Festival. I remember that we said we were going to create 100 filmmakers. We said that we were going to bring Hollywood to Mississippi. We've done that. Now, that was the last time we checked in.
Yeah.
I want to know where we are on our count for the number of filmmakers, and then get the folks a recap on what happened when you brought Hollywood to Mississippi. And then if I'm stating this correctly, it looks to be that Hollywood is headed back to Mississippi sometime next week.
Yes, sir.
Well,
sir. So, man, wow, definitely, the journey has been a blessing. I think last time we was here, we were talking about launching 100, and we had already started with a core group. We have a core group of that's 20 maybe that's just kind of sticking around, and the faithful probably about more like 10, the really faithful. But since we last talked, we have written the film curriculum for Russ College.
That's right.
We have written the film curriculum for them, and they start the program in the fall. This will be the first program for HBCU in the state that'll be focused on independent filmmaking with an emphasis in Black filmmakers. So it is kind of the first of its kind anywhere. So to give you a little more about that, we just launched our first 3 full scholarships.
Really?
Yes, we got 3 students that are going in on the fall on a full ride. So we definitely been working on the infrastructure so we can get that 100 before the 7 years pass. So we're shooting on both levels. We're shooting the independent, but now we have entered higher ed, and we're actually getting kids on the track to become independent filmmakers with a degree.
That's awesome. That is absolutely outstanding. I can't wait to because see, here's the thing. You see a lot of, well, I'm gonna say this. I see a lot of things on these streaming platforms, and I'm like, man, who the hell gave them the budget to produce that? You know what I'm saying? Like what the heck? Who the hell gave budget to produce that? Then how did it end up on Netflix, Amazon Prime? And then at the same time, you see stuff like Kendrick and Friends pop out, and there's syncopation amongst the audio and the video, and then you've got the lighting that is on point. And then there's all of this production that's wrapped around this artist. Um, I can't wait to see some of those shows like that are produced, and we've seen some of them live, but they haven't been streamed.
Mhm.
With live streaming being such a new thing because we got into it during the pandemic and the technology has become more available to folks. Maximus, talk to us about some of the thoughts that you have on live streaming and how you think it may be able to impact, the overall film industry.
It's kind of like what y'all talking about tonight. You want to go on to Twitter, but somebody who held the door, closed it.
Yeah.
So we're all in the same boat, whether we realize it or not, because whether it's film or podcast, we're still in the entertainment business.
Right.
So how do we better control that? We got to build our own. It's just there's no other way. I really admire what Isaac Hayes III is doing with fan base.
Yeah.
I really admire that. But the reason I went independent was I realized that there were gatekeepers that were going to keep me out. And I just said, well, I'm not going to play that game. We're just going to start building our own table. So all of the work that you've been seeing me do for the last 9 years has been geared to getting us together and realizing that we don't need them. Just imagine if just 3 of the big platforms that, like your company has, just imagine if they really focus and say, hey, we're just going to start putting our own content out here. And we're just going to share it among the 3 of us. And we're just going to grow it. We're profit share, just like this.
Yeah.
It'll happen overnight. It'll just start changing the game. But we keep forgetting. We keep looking at Netflix, but I remember when they were sending out Netflix DVDs in the mail.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody keeps talking about Tubi, but they forget Netflix did the same thing. Everybody could get on Netflix in the beginning. Everybody. And you had a bunch of black shows, and you were like, man, how in the world did that get on here? Amazon, it did the same thing. Amazon let you put everything on it, and then once they start getting those email address,
right?
Once they start getting once they start getting us.
Yeah.
But we can go back even further than that. We can go to radio. Radio did the same thing. It was called Race Records. They would come, they wouldn't play us. So Jewish radio stations would start building with Muddy Waters and blues and all this stuff, and they built it up until it became a conglomerate. It's the same thing. You look at the history of Malaco Records. Malaco was built
off of black music. Yeah.
It's not a new formula. This formula has been going along as far as entertainment. The question is, what is it going to take for us to do the same?
Hello. Now, I think about 3 episodes ago, Maximus, I think CJ and I were having a conversation about organizing black churches, specifically, and it wouldn't be. I would say I'm not the usual suspect of the people that go to the black churches to do organizing. Typically, it's around quote unquote, and that's a whole conversation in itself. Election season. What does it look like for? And it may have happened. The conversation may have already taken place or has been taking place, but my issue with, I think she may have been a part of that conversation. One of our dedicated nightcappers as of late. What does it look like for us to get the fan bases and the revolts, the earn your leisures, the people that are truly capturing the eyes and ears of our communities? What does it look like for all of us to get together? How do we do that?
Well, we have to decide what's the goal in the beginning.
Okay.
We got to decide what is the tangible goal. I've never gotten on and poo-pooed on anybody's film project because I know how hard it is just to finish.
Right.
And no matter what it looks like in the end, I'm always applauding anybody who got to the finish line because it is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. So I know how difficult it is. We are so critical of our own people's projects when they're just starting. We judge them so unfairly Because if someone is just starting out,
Yeah.
they're not supposed to be where someone is if they've done it for 10 or 15 years. They don't have the resources. They don't have the budget. They don't have the context. What Tubi did and what Amazon did, what Netflix did, was they accepted everything and they didn't judge it. We would have to be very accepting to get started.
Okay.
So first of all, we got to change our frame of reference of what we're going to start with. If we're going to let everybody come in, because what are we playing for? Are we playing for perfection now, or are we playing for building later? Are we trying to build and get somewhere? But the problem I see with us, specifically, is that we are too critical of the projects of people who are just starting out. So we feel like, Tyler's been doing this thing for 25 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's been doing it for 25 years. And however you may feel about him, whether you enjoy his artwork or whatever, there's a group of people who are very accepting. And if you really look at it, Tyler is his own entity, just as a Netflix was, just as an Amazon was, just as a Tubi was in the beginning. And it's those same people that built Amazon, Tubi, Netflix, that has built Tyler. So the problem that we have out the gate is what content we're going to accept. Are we really going to give everybody a chance, or are we going to cut them off at the throat because they're not Steven Spielberg?
All right. So I believe that you're definitely hitting on something. So let's roll with this. Let's take this idea. I believe 50 Cent took his production, his universe, the Power universe, over to, what was that? What's the place? Damn, my wife, the Power universe, I think he took it from one spot to another, right?
I'm not sure, but I think so.
If I remember, I know that he left one place, went to another, and he negotiated a streaming deal with them. All right, everything's over there. Now, you got Tyler Perry. This man got stuff on TBS, TNT, BET, and I think it might be one other. Okay, and BET Plus. There are some things that are exclusive to BET Plus, and this is where I'm going. There's a young lady, and I'm pretty sure you know her. Shamika Reed. She's got the Young Gifted and Empowered Awards, and she does. Tanja said OWN. Tyler has some stuff on OWN. So Shamika has the Young Gifted and Empowered Awards, and my thought went, and I definitely have to say, we appreciate her for honoring Mississippi Move as the community organization of the year this year. But the point that I'm making is that she's streaming that thing on Hulu, and she reached out to us. She was like, we need to get it pushed out on social, and we're like, okay, we can do that. That's easy. I guess what I'm looking at is, all right, JXN Film Festival, Black with No Chaser, Young Gifted and Empowered, and then anybody else in Mississippi. Could we start a streaming service where we charge $1? $1. And the streaming service, all of these are just these straight up ideas. And Mac tell me I be talking too much, but I'm just saying this. So look at it. If we started a streaming service for $1, and we say, look, man, it's $1 a month. That means $12 a year. Young Gifted and Empowered streams on it, the awards. There are a few other award shows that stream and they stream on maybe Facebook and YouTube or whatever. But if we could get all of those award shows, we help them elevate their production, right? Take them through some classes, the kind of the same way that NACA. Mac, you know what I'm talking about? NACA? The same way that NACA helps people buy homes and puts them through training. Maximus, you already got the curriculum. That's all I'm saying. I can log off right now because I did. God gave me that. I'm done. I'm finna go to bed. I'm finna go say hey to my wife, real hard. Hey baby, how you doing? What you think about
But
that, bro?
you know what you just said, Chuck, is what you said, Chuck. You're right. You should have probably held it because you spot on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's public record now, bro.
I know it. Because
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why your idea is safe. I mean, we real here tonight.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why your idea is safe. Your idea is safe because it's gonna come down who's gonna lead it. Who's gonna lead it?
Okay.
So when we start talking about like, and Sharika, I've actually sent content to her.
Okay.
Man, I support everybody. All you gotta do is tell me you need some help, and I'm supporting. So I've sent content to her. I've sent one of my projects to put on her network. No problem. But when we start talking about broadcast and start talking about cinema, they're two totally different planets.
Okay.
They're two totally different planets. And, and that's, the war scale is one thing. The war scale is one thing, but when we start talking about broadcast is news, cinema is just a different art form. It's just like people who are, like you DJ, right?
Right.
So there are people who say, well, okay, I pull a playlist up every now and then and I play it for my church, and they think they're a DJ. It ain't the same thing. It ain't the same thing. And cinema and broadcast, they are not the same thing.
Right.
They're two different lanes. So the other thing that we got to think about is there's a lot of coding that has to go through to really make sure that you can get and reach. And I'm not aware of all of that. We would have to bring in a software engineer who could actually do this because capacity is an issue too.
Servers.
Yeah. So it's those things. And then the question comes down to what Netflix is having a problem right now. Like just today, they're announcing they're going to let go their lowest price plan. Because the streaming is not making enough money to keep up with the production. So they're losing money.
Right.
So that's the problem that they're having right now. And what you're going to start seeing happen in the future, Tubi has been kicking Netflix butt for years because they're what they call a fast channel. They're going back to ad placements. So basically, like some of the stuff that you're doing right now with the podcast, that's more cost effective than just subscription.
Right, because the production level doesn't call for your grips and all of those other people that I got you. All right.
Yeah. So in theory, I think it's a wonderful idea. It's just that we have to figure out how do we make it applicable across the board. But absolutely, man, absolutely.
Yeah, look, our brother Sabir could streaming services like we believe in BWNC make it happen. I think it definitely deserves at least a few meetings.
Yes.
I believe that and Mac he's been pushing for this. It's been a dream of his for quite a while.
Yeah.
But I saw it as something larger than it just being a landing page.
Do y'all know the history behind how 50 got where you got in TV?
Well, you go ahead and break it down for us because that'll be some great conversation right there.
Here's the thing, man. So 50, he's building a studio there in Shreveport, right?
Right.
So the question was, how in the world did this dude just hop in and just became this magnet in the film and television industry, right? So, 50 was out there in them streets, so he got a lot of money for being out there in them streets. That's where we started. Then he goes to the rap game. Two of the greatest producers of all time get around him,
right?
Make him this juggernaut, and he started making, and he took the hustle from the streets to this. But what broke him into television was Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Mark and the Funky Bunch. They met at a dinner, and because of the music thing, they kind of connected. Mark was in music first before he got into TV.
Right.
And he said, look, I'm going to give you the blueprint on how to make this happen. Mark Wahlberg is the reason that 50 has understood the film and television game and has jumped by leaps and bounds like he has.
We got to give a shout out to Mark Wahlburgers. Sprinkle some seasoning on it. Yep.
So I'm as black as they get when it comes to Tougaloo. But when it comes down to this, we have to find people who have the same vision.
True.
Regardless.
True.
Of what they look like.
Right.
Because it's the vision that has to take precedent over everything else if we're going to make this thing work. Because it wasn't Robert Johnson that put him on. It wasn't Tyler Perry that put him on.
Right.
It was Mark Wahlberg. That's who put him on.
Look, I agree with you, man. You have to be able to take your mentorship from the people that are willing to offer it. Like I do not push back on, like, if you have a mentor that said, look, I'm willing to show you the ropes. It's a thing where it's kind of like the parable. It may not be necessarily a parable, but it's definitely one of those anecdotes where the dude was like, God, he got to heaven. He said, God, I thought you were gonna save me. He was like, Negro, I sent you 3-4 people that were coming to get you, and you said, I'm waiting on the Lord.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
Come on, man. Sometimes you got to take your help where it come from. Yeah. And that's God's blessing. And sometimes we don't even know how to realize God's blessing when we when we're looking dead in the face. So I keep on pushing from that, man. But I definitely believe that there's some room for us to not only support each other, but then also accept help from where it's being offered. Now getting back to the film festival.
Mm-hmm.
Who are some of the people that you are bringing in? Because, you talked about where, 50 Cent got his help from, but who are some of the people that have helped you get the JXN Film Festival, where you have it today versus where it was, a couple years ago?
Oh, man, it was the home team, man. I mean, Candace Love Jackson, Esther Young, both Tougalorns. Oh, yeah, man, it's 3 of us, man. That's the team. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of support, but the base is us. And it's that whole, we supposed to be doing this anyway. We supposed to be doing this at the highest levels anyway.
Right.
So we call ourselves T3, man. T3 has been attacking this thing for the last 3-4 years now. Yeah. So it was Candace Love Jackson, me the first year and a half or so, and then Esther came along, and we've been rocking. A lot of supports come from a lot of different places, man. I am so thankful that we have no type of institutional backing per se, as far as like organizations that pump into us. Man, this has been people. This has been 100% the people. Now we have guys support. Of course, Tougaloo has always supported us. We're actually hosting the festival at Tougaloo, but like a national film organization of any kind, nah, man. There's no. That's just been us. That's just been hustle.
Yeah,
you've been seeing happening. But
straight out the mud.
Yeah, straight out the mud, bro. Come on, man. We didn't. I mean, look, Peter didn't even think this was possible. When I was talking about bringing Hollywood to us, folks were looking at me like, this Joker drinking something, man. He ain't waiting for the Nightcap to start up. He been drinking before the Nightcap, But
cheers.
Last year, we've got 6 executives to come down to Tougaloo to get offer internships to Black students.
Right.
So the Motion Picture Association, people out what we're doing, they're back. Motion Picture Association became a sponsor this year. So the Motion Picture Association will be here. They want to meet with all the political leaders of this area. They want to try to increase their visibility in the state. So we have a breakfast scheduled with the political leaders for that Thursday.
Oh, really?
Yes. Ashley McFarland is VP of WeTV original content and All Black.
Okay.
All Black is a Robert Johnson's company.
Right.
So she's here. This is her second or third year where she's been teaching folk, how do you pitch to Hollywood? How do you come to people like me and get your ideas across? So this is a sister. We just connected. We just shared the same vision, and she's been here for the last 3 years, and she's going to be teaching a masterclass. Tania Stewart, former Miss JSU, from In the Heat of the Night, Time to Kill, Girls Trip. I mean, 50 years in television, man. She's teaching a 2-day masterclass on acting, so she's going to be here. So, man, these folk have been, and Tania's been there from the beginning. She has been there from the beginning. Ashley's been there very early on, so we've been blessed to have some people, man, to really believe in us. And
there you go.
So also, we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Good Times this year.
You all right?
Yeah, 50th anniversary and the legacy of Norman Lear. So Bernadette Stannis, who played Thelma on Good Time, will be here Sunday. on the 21st. So she'll be coming here to talk about her life experiences, what happened there with Good Times. And that happened because of my first movie, a guy who played the role of the abusive preacher in my first film, Clyde Jones. Clyde Jones made the call to burn that Stannis name and got it up. So the support I've gotten has been people who really believed in me from the beginning. They are still helping me into this day. And it always trips me out because Clyde Jones, he played Soul Glow in Coming to America. He was the Soul Glow model in Coming to America. So that trips me out every time I think about it.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. That guy right there.
That guy. And he'll be there Sunday as well, man, because he's good friends with them. He's going to be there to support them. So, yeah.
Okay. Keep it going. So we got the 50th anniversary of Good Times. Let me go back to the calendar. There we go. All right. So we got all sorts of screenings and table reads. Now talk to us about that, because I mean we talk about the panels, and you've got networking events, you got the masterclass that you mentioned. But what are screenings and table reads?
We got about 70 plus projects from across the country and world where people are competing. They send their projects here, and they're going to be screening for 4 days at Tulu.
Okay.
So we're going to have them set up. You can come in and watch movies. If you're a movie lover, this is what you want to do, man. You want to come and check out these projects, because you don't know. You might be witnessing the next Steven Spielberg. You might be witnessing the next Tyler Perry, or whomever your favorite actor, director, or actors are. They're going to be in this thing. Some of them are coming to even have Q&As. One project that's a feature project is called Arts, Beats, and Lyrics. Really want to get people out for that.
Hold on. Is that the Arts, Beats, and Lyrics that Jack Daniels, the show that Jack Daniels was producing?
One and the same, brother. One and the same.
You know, man, I DJ'd for a few of them.
You did?
I got that shirt. Yeah. I got my shirt. Still got it.
So their project is currently on Hulu. So they launched a documentary, The Untold Story of Arts, Beats, and Lyrics.
Oh, man, I got to go watch it now.
So Tuesday is Tuesday, right? Tuesday, they're going to be screening their project. And here's the thing. I don't think you knew this. One of the founders, Japari Graham, is a JSU alum.
I see the connection now. Okay. Yeah. All right.
He's a JSU alum. So, yeah, man. So you got stuff like that, man. You got people who are starting to take Mississippi and this thing seriously because they want to be here. They're asking for that Jackson State. They're asking for that Jackson Film Festival laurel so they can put on their project. So yeah, they'll be here. You also got this producer from New York who didn't go through adjudication, and he's talking about juking, the 30 years, the history of juking, the dance movement. That'll be Wednesday. But we got projects from all over the country, man. I mean, you got one project, man, that got Hawthorne. I can't think Hawthorne's last name, but he played Big Red in the 5 Heartbeats, man. So it's called Mr. Gates, if I'm not mistaken. That project is streaming. You also, if you go to the Showtimes and Screaming tab up there, you can get a
There we go.
Yeah. So one project, I'm Possible. We got Joe Marie Payton, who played the mother in Full Matters, Family Matters. You got Sherry Shepherd is in that same project, but you also got a project that got the Roberts guy, Eric Roberts. Eric Roberts is in one of the projects. So, but you got local folk. You got people around here in Jackson, man, who got some really good stuff who are starting to step their game up, and you'll see people that you recognize or went to school with or things like that. So we're very, very, very proud of what we're doing. But if you like movies, you need to come through. Man, it's only $5 for a day pass, $10 for 4 days. You can come in and watch these projects, man, and walk away, man.
All right. Speaking of that, Mac gave us the idea. Mac said, he's like, man, we got to support our brother. Then you say that, Mac. You said that, didn't you, Mac? Yeah, all right, you said it. So this is what we did. If there's somebody watching tonight, and typically, we would get a lot of engagement from our folks on X, Twitter, whatever. But if there's somebody watching tonight and you would like, and you have not already purchased a ticket to the Jackson Film Festival, and you're ready to come in and answer a couple of questions, we have a special JXN Film Festival package curated for you, courtesy of Nightcap Knowledge and Mississippi Move.
What's up?
Now, here's the thing. For you to get this, the first question is, are you a registered voter?
Come on. Where you at? Where y'all at?
So that's the first qualifier, I should say. If you can answer yes to that, then we have another question for you. So if you're out there in WW land, and I see there are more people that may be jumping in right now. We got Tanja. She ready. All right, now. I don't know if there are others. Okay. All right. No, that's a beer. All right. Yeah, Sabir doesn't count. Now, and I think I may do this tomorrow, maybe first thing in the morning or maybe by midday. Might do a midday live on Black Men No Chaser, Mississippi Black Pages, and Mississippi Move. Oh, Tanja says she doesn't need a ticket. Sis Love Publishing, one of our sponsors for tonight.
Tanja is actually nominated for a category, man. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's
nothing.
Yeah, she's nominated. Yeah, she is. She's been nominated.
So now while we're talking about this, and we're gonna see if we can get somebody else in here. We may have to do the live tomorrow because most of the folk that are really tapped into Nightcap Knowledge are definitely involved. What is Tanja nominated for? Tell us about that.
If I'm not mistaken, she's nominated for in the best TikTok episodic category. Yeah.
All right. I don't know nothing about that. Now break that down for me.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So we have an episodic category, but we also have another category called TikTok.
Okay.
Because a lot of folks, it's entertainment. So we're meeting people where they are. So we were like, because some people are now making whole episodes on TikTok alone. And she submitted into the category and she got through, she got accepted. She went and now she's moved on to nominate. So she's up for an award.
So Tanja, if you out there in the comments right now, I need you to put your TikTok in the comments so I can go check this out.
You can come see it. It's gonna be screened at the festival. If you look at the category, it's gonna be screened.
Hold on. Let me add it back to the screen. All right.
She probably can tell you she can probably tell you quicker what day it's gonna be, but yeah, she's gonna be screened.
That's what I'm trying to find it. Let's see, it might be over here. Let's see. Nomination screenings. Is that well, it ain't jumping out right there.
That's just one day you looking at. That is 3 days.
Hold on.
Yeah, so she probably can tell you quicker than we can.
Yeah.
Friday collection.
Friday collection.
Yeah, Friday fire collection.
Wednesday, Thursday.
No, it's not a Friday.
Monday, Tuesday. Hold on there. Let's see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's called. Is it called Friday Fire Collection?
It's the Friday. I do motivational videos every Friday. The screening is on Wednesday. Friday Fire Collection. All right, Wednesday is what it's called. The grouping. Wednesday is right here. Friday Fire Collection 12:55 Best TikTok Showcase. There it is right there. Look at that. All right. Now, I ain't gonna be there by Wednesday. I ain't gonna be there. I got kids. Yeah. Now, is there a virtual option?
Not for the screenings.
Yeah. But for some other things, there are virtual options.
Yeah, like for the pitch camp. I mean, for the masterclass for the pitch camp, there's a virtual option, and for Tania's class, there is a virtual option. Let me tell you why we had to get away from the virtual option with the screenings. We have an award called the People's Choice Award.
Okay.
And that is a award that is really near and dear to my heart. It's one of my favorite awards of the festival because sometimes we don't agree with the judges. Sometimes the judges don't get it right. We don't agree with them. So we allow the people to vote. So we wanted people to come and screen and vote. But then when we started doing it virtually, man, people were copying codes, sending it to their cousins in South Africa that had never even seen the project just to run the votes up, man. So, yeah, so we had to kind of cut the virtual option out and just say, hey, you got to be here and vote in person just so we can give folks a fair shake.
I can understand that, man. Yeah. And you know, that's the age that we live in. Sometimes, you know, it's best to engage in person, and I get that. Yeah. So well, yeah. We definitely I think Mac made the purchase for about 10 screening passes, and then there's some other special passes. So in between now and then, and that's what I'm saying. Look, we are about the business of supporting the people that spend time, which is a resource, that spend time with us and allow us to ask questions about the things that they are very, very passionate about. So from Mac and I, from Mississippi Move, all of the people that volunteer with Mississippi Move, we appreciate your vision for the JXN Film Festival. We appreciate you reaching out to, you know, your community, the people that are with you on this journey, and doing it in a way where, you know, you've been very transparent about it, and allowing people to see the blood, sweat, tears that you've put into it. So man, for real, like, don't stop, keep going. And I think we're gonna have to start doing regular check-ins so that we can see, you know, how else we can help.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I think that's gonna be on Mac's plate.
On site.
Yeah, because I think I mean, you all have always been supportive. Even when we did the thing for the HBCU LA, you all stepped in, and I mean, and I really appreciate that, man. Y'all brought the food trucks out for us, man. Y'all have sponsored some stuff, and you know, and that was appreciative because we had well over 100-some kids from all over the state vying to compete to get these internships, and we got a few. We got one from Tougaloo, we got one from Utica, and they're competing against folks all over the country. And if once they're in the program, they were getting it was a 90% job placement rate, and we're talking about Pixar, Disney, Netflix, AEG, Major League Baseball. So they had never come this far south before.
Yeah,
not like this.
Yeah.
So what you all are doing, it only take a few of us.
Yeah.
It only take a few of us, man, to get it going. And you know, and I appreciate it. And even at this, you know, you all are gonna help us with the food trucks again. Another thing that we got is gonna be the kickbacks in the evening. You know, we're gonna be.
I like good kickback now.
Well, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going back 90s school kickback, 90s area kickback. We're going to have artists under the library in the shade. They're going to be having the artwork, vendors, because I'm trying to get filmmakers and artists to work more together. Because these independent artists need stuff on the wall. They don't have nothing on the wall. Yeah. You know, so it decreases their production value. These artists need exposures. It makes sense to me. Why don't we put them both together? So we're trying to get filmmakers and artists to come together. So they're going to be there selling their stuff, networking. Folk going to bring their lawn chairs. Going to be a DJ out there. Sorry, Chuck. LB kicked in. I know you. We got
no sweat. No sweat.
So we have DJ, and you all are helping us with the food truck. So we're going to be doing it every evening, man. That's fun, for free. Just all you got to do is pull up, bring your chair, and paper cup rules apply.
Paper cup rules apply. Hold on, let me write that down. That's a shirt right there. Now, you said it on Nightcap now, so it's going to be a part of the series.
We're still in it, Maximus. We're still in it. We're still in it.
Who's the DJ? Who's the DJ for the evening?
It's going to be Kobe, man. Kobe Singers. Kobe's going to be DJing.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Kobe that used to be performing with us.
KD's DJing.
Good stuff.
Kobe do everything but sleep, bro. Goddamn Kobe.
Yeah,
good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah. I hope he got some good speakers. That's all I can say. Look, I hope he ain't got no.
He say he does, but we gonna find out.
Hey, but look, you one of y'all send me a picture of his speaker.
Right.
And if I send back
thumbs down.
Tell him to go back to the drawing board. But
at least Thursday, right? You'll be there Thursday, right?
I will be there. Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll definitely see first and Thursday. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward.
Yeah. This is gonna be good family fun, man. People think film festivals mostly in the past that kind of catered to just filmmakers.
Right.
That's not our approach. The consumer, the people who watch films, that's the goal. Right. So why keep them excluded? No, you need to be part of this process.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do. This is a fam-friendly film fest. This is a community-friendly, people-friendly film fest.
Well, look, man, we're looking forward to it. If you need more information about what is going on with the Jackson Film Festival, you can visit them online, jxnfilmfestival.com. Our brother Maximus, he's been here with us all evening. We appreciate even Miss Tanja Murphy for tapping in. We're going to do that live tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's going to be as early as 8 o'clock, but definitely by midday, we're going to do a live and we'll have some giveaways for folks. So I'll chop up some of the things that we've done tonight, push it out via social to see if we can get some traction on it, and push it over to Twitter where a lot of our base is. And man, look, I am looking forward to everything that you have planned for the Jackson Film Festival, all of the events and activities. And there are a lot of people coming in town, not only for this, but for some other things. So it is really a perfect storm. And I'm saying this to make a point. A lot of people say that there aren't a lot of things happening in Mississippi. On any given weekend, you got something great happening in Mississippi. You can pick a region. You can say I'm going to South Mississippi. I'm in the Pine Belt. I'm in Central Mississippi, the Delta, North Mississippi. There are activities that are happening in Mississippi. Now, whether or not you and your friends choose to support them, that's your decision. But don't say it ain't good things happening in Mississippi.
Right.
And that's Nightcap knowledge.
Correct.
Put that on your head before you go to bed. You and your mama.
Hey, Maximus, anything else you want to share with everybody?
Hey, man, just help us spread the word. You know, we got a lot of guests who are coming from out of town for the first time. We got last year, our first international guest last year was from Canada. This year, our international guests are from London. They got projects that are showing. We just need to show them some hospitality. So those screenings, man, we really want to get folk in there, because one of the greatest gifts you can give to an artist of any kind is an audience. So we definitely want to push that, man. We want to push people coming to the screenings. You know, just like the Arts, Beats, and Lyrics, these guys coming from Atlanta, they want people there. So if you all can kind of help us spread the word and get folk to come, man, $5 is a deal for a day to watch movies all day. $10 for 4 days, that's a great deal.
Yeah, and if you want a ticket and you watch this, you inbox contact at msmove.org. Inbox contact at msmove.org. I know we bought at least like 5 or 10 of them. I know at least 5. I think we bought 10. So I don't know. Mac, you know, he had swiped the card. You know, he big bank Hank.
So yeah, y'all can help us kind of get the word out about that. That would be great.
And look, as we get ready to go, make sure you check your voter registration status. Don't trust these folks. They will delete your registration. As the brother from University of Barbecue said, the only thing that you can trust them to do is do what you don't want them to do. Hello. All right. So now our sponsors, we definitely got to give them another shout out. We've got affirmationsforme.com. You can get this journal for women ages 16 plus. Makes a great gift, and it will be signed by the author. Also, you got the EBS agent. If you need truly thorough monitoring for your PC, for your laptop, for your computer, if you got an office, 3 or more PCs, you definitely want to hit up yourebsbiz.com. That's book.yourbsbiz.com. I didn't say that right. That's .biz. Sorry, Sabir. I'm sorry. But yourebs.biz. EBS agent. We've got it on our computers at Mississippi Move. We have no threats. This is true threat monitoring. You will not be hacked. I'm telling you, man. And you can prevent all of those slow computer issues, no intrusion. You do not have to worry about the Russians hacking you. Maybe EBS should be hired by the U.S. government. Shots fired. Yep. Maximus didn't say that. I said it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been Lights, Camera, Jackson. Shout out to our brother Tyson Jackson. He said that was his wedding theme. That was his wedding theme. His last name is Jackson. Lights, Camera, Jackson. But we're going to be using it for the JXN Film Festival. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. And as always, we got to get to where the money resides. Wait. We'll see y'all next week. Nightcap Knowledge each and every Tuesday night. We got our brother Maximus here with us. Make sure y'all go to the JXN Film Festival not this weekend, next weekend. It'll be a time. Kicking off. Looks like we're kicking off Sunday with Thelma. We'll see y'all, man. Talk to y'all next week. Peace.